Hello, welcome back. Episode 40. We have a train jam. I've been thinking seriously about restarting. Of course, I don't know what I would really do differently. One of the things that I want to think about doing is having the resources further spaced apart. Anyway, so everything's jammed up. Probably because of my train here. I could probably move it out of the way and things will get moving again. I don't know. It'll cause an accident. Where are you trying to go? Let's just move it out of there manually. Jump out. So yeah, trains are moving again. So I seriously need to start collecting stone. Let's pause this guy. I need to kind of think about where I want to go next. I have a feeling like I'm running low on resources and... What's wrong, Kayla?
You didn't get hit by the train.
Of course not.
I was like, you're gonna get hit, you're gonna get hit.
I don't have any belts. Is that why I came back? Because I don't have belts?
Yes!
Kayla, it's your bedtime. You gotta go to bed, man.
Aww.
It's past 9 o'clock.
No, it isn't.
Yes, it is.
It's only 1 o'clock.
Yeah. Eliana's going to her girls' camp tomorrow.
And I'm not going, Dad.
Kayla really wishes she can go, but they don't let 9-year-old girls go to girls' camp. Or 10-year-old girls. You wish. Any more belts?
More belts.
So my factory right now, I think it's starving for something. I thought it was starving. It's not starving anymore. Maybe there's something else we're missing.
That belt.
What? There's a belt factory up there.
Blah.
Anyway, I have to get serious about building these little cities, these little towns.
Dad, I wanted to make videos about that game where I build towns.
Yeah, well, I already got an iron town over here. Maybe what I'll do is I will clean up this town.
No,
over
there's
here.
like this game
Where you build towns?
there's like this game not called
Dad, what happened
Banished.
to the 100 long...
Aren't you all supposed to be in bed?
Dad,
Yes.
Dad, what
Dad,
happened to the 100 long train?
Where?
Remember
I didn't build it. That was an experiment.
Dad, what about the game where you're supposed to like get these cities and then build buses and cars and such? What was that game called?
You know what? I didn't get my coal set up all the way.
Dad, what was that game called? We're supposed to build buses and cars and then get cities. What game was that called, Daddy?
I don't know what you're talking about, did you?
It was like, I remember the game where you claim towns and cities and then you start building buses and roads. And
No, I don't know.
remember that game like Banished, but it's like a little blocky when you're not that person, you just look around on the camera, try to find cities and claim them. Do you remember?
No, I don't.
I never made a video of it, but don't you? Remember the game like Banished?
Yeah.
What was it called?
Banished?
No, a game like it.
I don't know what it was called. Maybe it was called Banished.
It wasn't called Banished. It was like a BBS or... Daddy,
No.
up there, up there, up there, up there.
Yeah, that's wood.
What? Wood?
Mhm.
I thought that was the copper.
Let me go get some
How did it
engines.
get there already?
I'm that good, Daniel. Some cars. There's 10 of them. These headphones yet again. Oh, what's going on here? Why is that not lined up? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Hope that's lined up properly. Oh, that is. There we go. And that's going to take all the coal. You just stay here until you unload everything. No, that goes over there. Control middle click, shift middle click. That's what it is.
Oh, Dad, here's something I want to tell you.
Go ahead.
The more cargo the train carries, the more slower it goes.
Does it? I don't know if it does. I'll have to measure that one time.
No, the more
The more cargo the train carries, the more slower it goes.
no, the more of these you mean?
No, I don't want. I want shift control middle click.
Dad,
Try.
the more of those wagon things
Okay, hold on.
the train.
There's a way to copy. Shift right click.
Those are cargo wagons.
Shift left click.
Yeah, cargo wagons.
Yeah, shift left click. That's what it is.
Okay, now you're not done. You need to get 100 more robots. And then start pooping on them, and then you win. Did you know that every single time
Dad, I knew what you
place down
were
yellow
cooking.
factory,
I knew
you
what you were.
win?
Dad, I knew what you were using. I knew what you
I have
were
more iron ore than I had for a long time. Look at that. That's a pretty good haul.
That is a lot.
Alright.
That
of
is
iron.
a tiny bit of iron.
That's a lot of iron.
That's a little bit of iron.
Okay, now we need 2 trains. One to carry
Oh,
iron,
yeah,
one to carry
collect.
coal.
Yeah, that is like 1 kilowatt of iron. And kilowatt is huge.
ZZ Iron City 01. Load
Poop.
coal.
Load coal.
Yeah. No, load iron.
Load iron.
Iron. Free iron. Load free ore.
This is gonna be
That is
FE
free
stands for
ore.
iron.
What's
Stands for iron.
no FE?
Wait.
Free
Let
ore.
me go look at the periodic table. There's iron.
Okay, there we go.
Yeah, Fe, that's a symbol for iron.
What number is iron?
26.
Iron is the 26th element made.
It
Iron
is?
the 26th element made.
Okay, this is still gonna be an issue
iron is
because
the 26th element discovered.
these guys are gonna get
Yeah.
jammed up with
Elements not made.
resources.
Discovered.
Let's see if I pick this up.
Dada.
This guy's jammed with iron ore now.
Dad, why don't you get the model
There.
for long?
See, it'll eventually clear, but it seems the coal.
Dad, get the model for long-handed smart inserters.
I don't know. Maybe I should.
Daniel, that's copyrighted.
No, it's okay. If you're singing, it's okay.
Across the seas, through
But it's
the
copyrighted.
time we go,
Okay, I need another engine.
and across the bridge.
Yeah, that is like completely the same thing, Daddy.
I need 10 more cars. Oh, that's too many. Zuzi, iron, city, 01, load, coal.
Whenever we go across the bumpy gravel way, oh God, look at all my many friends. Ready, set, let's go. Look at all my many friends. Ready, set, let's go.
Stop that guy for a second here.
I know what you're pressing.
Shift middle click.
That's shift button 2.
Okay. Shift right click.
That didn't work out.
There he goes. There you can go.
Hey, let's go.
Actually, you know what? Let's leave you here for a while until the coal starts running out. And then, because I got to drain the coal from these cars.
Dad uses dead picture. Dad uses dead picture. The dead picture.
You guys need to go to bed. Can you go to bed, please? Go say your prayers, go to bed.
What?
These guys are never going to drain of coal. Because that car will never pick up the coal. I wonder, can I do this? This is annoying. The music and sounds are jumping around because of my Bluetooth headset, so. Let me put stuff in the chest here. You know, I have half a mind to just use robots to do all this work. Because the red incerners are not quite doing it the right way. That's a lot of coal. I didn't get rid of half the coal. Well, I do know one place I can get rid of the coal. The coal depot, of course. Let's go ahead and head down to the coal depot. it is. And maybe I was mistaken. Ah, I beat you guys to it. $61,000 coal in the system. I don't have anything. I think you're safe to go now. You want to pick up coal. This guy's trying to get rid of ore. This guy wants to get rid of coal too. Alright, that's all clean now. These guys are trying to insert coal. Okay. There's the potential this could get stuck one way or the other, but hopefully it won't. Hopefully there's enough inserters here to handle any problems. We have 3,000 in there. Some of them have 3,000. For some reason this one, the fourth one, is having some problems. Why is this one not getting ore? Oh, I know why.
Dada? Why am I
Yes?
using Chrome on my file?
What?
Why am I using Chrome on my file?
Why are you using what on your file?
Chrome.
What is Chrome?
I know that internet was... Remember... When it says you can't use Chrome on the Adventure Capitalist.
Oh, Chrome?
Yeah.
Oh, are you using Chrome?
Yeah, for some reason.
I don't know how you'd be using Chrome. Are you doing it with Mom's phone?
No. I'm using my file
Hmm.
on the computer.
I don't know. So we did run into the problem here where a whole car here was not getting ore because all of the inserters were trying to do coal. And it wasn't burning through the coal because it didn't have ore. So these guys were just empty. And that's, so this car, let's see, now I should pick up coal or ore. Watch. There we go. Now we get ore. Now we have it burning. Yeah, maybe I shouldn't. I don't think I can rely on. I don't think I can rely on this style of system because the red inserters jam up when there's multiple materials. If I had inserters that could, like half the inserters are doing coal, or one of them are doing coal, the other were doing iron, then it might work. That'd require like the smart long inserters. Or I abandon the tracks because you can't put tracks one set apart from each other. Let's see what we can do here. Let's do this experimentation here. I think I do need green inserters. So. Okay, just some experimentation up here. Okay, so green inserters go one space. I don't have any green inserters on me. I have blue inserters though. And red inserters. I don't have any red inserters. Let's go grab some. I guess that can work. So or we can have a chest here. A smart chest. Let me try that out. I'm going to build a new station down there that uses smart chests instead of rail cars. All right. Let me build the copper station actually. I'm going to build it. Well, I need to collect this copper here. So let's build it over here. Okay. I'll set up my little roboports. Okay, so what we'll do so the last train to pull in here. Where is this happening anyway? Keep getting attacked up there. Let me go take care of that really quick. Yeah, get out of the woods. I don't have any ammo. So they keep coming here. I keep getting my laser. Sound is freaking out on me. It's a Bluetooth, I tell you. Okay. I need to think about this. So, if I had smart chests tied to the greens, the problem is the issue is this: let's say there's a recipe like fairly complicated one like this. It takes 3 ingredients, right? So for each card, have to have 3 green inserters. Yeah, it's just a bug. The bug has got to be fixed. There's really no way around it. So that's probably why Colonel Will and everybody, they always unload 2 belts. And they do the mixing with the belts rather than the cars. Because it doesn't work. It jams up. It's got to be it. So they unload to belts. And unloading to belts takes room. So, let me just assign this. So 10 cars, let's go get some cars. Let's build a copper city that takes copper and coal and creates copper plates. Copper ore and coal and creates copper plates. Let me grab. I have 3 engines, let's grab 10 engines. Let's grab them all actually. Okay. Let's go down there. I'll be a good little boy and wait for the red light. Or the blue light or whatever. Don't tell me. Oh no, he's moving. I needed a regular signal here, don't I? That's not gonna work. Let's do the tank trick. Okay, 10 cars. That's 10. Move this guy even further along here. Not much. One engine. Wish you could name trains, so you know which trains we're doing what. Where's my mod that? There's a mod I had. I think I turned it off. That can't go there. That has to go right after this dude, right there. Which means this dude has to go back one. Let's pull up these guys. I don't have any roboports, robos on me. Here, another one right there. Let's put a light here as well. Well, that one's useless. Okay, so we have to unload this to chests, which will unload to belts. This is going to be copper ore. Okay, let's plan out what that might look like. Wish you could shift in place and they would tear down the trees too. Alright, here we go. It's quite a bit of a mess. Let's get some lights too. We'll clean it up when we're done. It's a construction area. You need plenty of lights. Safety first, right? Okay, so he's going to unload to the right. Yeah, I don't want to use robots to do all this work, so... And again, I like to use regular poles. Do I have a pattern? I don't have a pattern for this, but I'll make one. And get rid of that one. Need electronic circuits, of course. Let's have a race. Oh yeah, I'm faster than you. I probably had some on my train, didn't I? Oh well. What was that? Huh. I need my ammo. Okay. Yep, that's what it's going to do. And then iron chests. My ears are sweating because it's a hot day. There you go. these go on belts. It's all going to go to the right. This is about the time I wish I had blue belts, huh? All right. Shotgun shells. Let's go take out that base while I think about this a little bit more. Destroyer modules as well. Maybe a couple distractors. Let's retool my suit. Get some more of these power plants. Sure, I go slower. But my shields regenerate faster, which is going to be important. Maybe I should make more shields. $526. I don't want 5. This is bad. Yeah. Yeah, that's bad. Shotgun rounds. Piercing shotgun rounds. Thanks for all the comments recently. Jay, you talked about getting another game going. What was that? Dungeoneers, League of Dungeoneers, whatever it is. That has been one that's been, interesting to look at. I've been watching it on some other channels. I'm thinking it might be really fun for my kids. So I wrote that in my comments. So hopefully I'll talk with my kids soon about that. It's $15 in Steam. It sounds like it's worth the price. Thanks to you guys, I do not have a steel tool anymore. And iron plates. Thanks to you guys, I have made about $15, I think, at least. So needs more steel, I imagine. So think of it as a treat for your support. If you guys have other suggestions, of course, I'm all ears. Why am I doing this? Because I'm thinking so hard right now about how that's going to work. Basically, one of the problems I'm going to run into is how do you have multiple trains unloading? I'm going to have the train stations stationed over an underpass of other things. It's going to be a mess. It's just going to be a mess. So what do we got there? We got 3 turrets fighting the enemy. We got this huge base down here. Let's get ready for it. What we got? Max of 84. All right, let's get one more for good luck. There we go, 80. Ooh, it's tractor time, huh? These guys could very easily destroy me. I probably should wait until daylight. Okay, I have distractors. These are Awesome. I don't think I've seen so many worms so early in the game before. And it takes me quite a while to get to this point. I got them all. Big base gone. Since I didn't take any damage that last time I was using distractors, I shall turn my running gear back on, put on my running shoes. I need to get some more of these destroyers online here. There's some guys coming this way. This should be a pretty easy base. Let's get some more destroyers. There we go. Knock knock. Let's go take these guys out there on the edge. It seems to me like the biter bases are, the monster bases are closer, deeper into the woods than they used to be. There we go. There's a little gap here. Who's that? Is that a small guy? There's two of them. Let's walk right through your base. So I think what I'll have to do is use blue belts. The blue belts will allow me to get more material through a given area. So because the problem is the yellow belts side by side take up too much area. They just take up too much room, and room's going to be at a premium. Get my distractors out. That's probably enough. There's a little bit of a residue left over here. And this is a small base. Something back here. All right. About halfway through my destroyers. Maybe the smaller hitboxes on the trees allow the monsters to go deeper in the woods than they normally would. This one looks interesting. It's a whole bunch of bases. Not a lot of worms. This base is... There's my sound going funny again. was kind of fun. This one looks like it'll have a lot of worms down here. Oh, actually, it's not that bad. I got 68. It chose a heck of a time to die. Don't die, please. That was close. Yeah. Alright, I think I'm gonna call it a day. Oh, was I throwing distractor capsules instead of... Oh, wow. I think I have more than enough. Yeah, 1,000. Oh, avoid that good. That was a little bit too close for comfort. Let's get back down there to my base. Oh, yeah, repair that dude. Awesome. Okay, let's start making blue belts. I think we'll get a blue belt factory set up and then that'll be it. Have to wake up super early. My daughters camp out. Huh. Oh, I'm full, huh? Shoot, sorry. I have all these trains. Okay, let's go drop off the purple stuff, pink stuff. Over where it belongs. We are short on red circuits, which is probably because we're short on plastic, which is because we're short on petroleum. Let me go see the petroleum level. Yep, we're out of petroleum. Okay, where's the closest source of petroleum? Yeah, this is what I'm talking about. I need to regenerate the map. There's just, I mean, get little pockets of petroleum here and there. I need to go serious. Like, I have half a mind to cheat right now to get more petroleum going. Okay, blue belts would take. Red belts, which takes a ton of iron and lubricant. And blue underground belts, gears plus red ones. Red ones take gears plus yellow ones. Yellow ones take plates. Holy cow. Red gears, green gears, green gears. Yeah, I need to get petroleum back online. I'm out of petroleum. What's going on here? Are you blocking the intersection? I don't think you are, but... are you stuck? Holy cow. Why can't you go? You want to go here anyway. Here. I guess he was gonna go. He's just waiting for somebody else. I need oil. There's no good oil. There's like little dots here, little dots there. Little dots, there's quite a bit over there. There's a little bit up there. Need better oil. Just a dot here and there. That's not going to cut it, man. Oh, jeez. I don't want to set that up. Here's some oil here. Let's try to set it up. I think I have some pump stacks over here. One. Yeah, this isn't gonna work. Anyway, I'm seriously thinking of starting over because there's just not enough oil for me to do what I want to do. And I'm going to tweak the materials so they're further apart, but they're denser. So it makes more sense to build stations. That's what I'm going to do. Anyway, thanks for watching this series. I'm going to start over. I guess this is final. So take care. Bye-bye.